Welcome to my YouTube channel, Body Science Academy. Today, we're going to show you 5 unbelievable things we discovered while dissecting donated human bodies, things we absolutely did not expect to find. When a body is donated to science, we usually receive only basic information: the person's age, gender, and cause of death. We don't get full medical histories, so unless something directly caused death, many anatomical abnormalities remain completely hidden until we open the body. And that's exactly how we found these. From abnormal lungs to a damaged Achilles tendon to what cancer can do to surrounding tissues, these discoveries left us stunned. So let's begin. Number 5. The abnormal lung. Before we start, we want to thank everyone who donates their body to science. Without these donations, medical education simply wouldn't be the same. Sometimes these gifts teach us far more than we ever expect. Let's start with number 5, the abnormal lung. At first glance, this right lung looks small and deflated, but that's not what makes it unusual. The real abnormality lies in the fissures or cracks that divide the lung into lobes. If you've taken anatomy before, you might already notice the problem. A normal right lung has 3 lobes. A normal left lung has 2, but this right lung only has 2 lobes. There's no evidence of surgery, no scars, and the lung completely filled the right side of the chest cavity. This wasn't damage, it was a natural anatomical variation. Surprisingly, lung capacity usually isn't affected. What truly matters is the internal tubing, the bronchopulmonary segments that develop before birth. As long as those airways form properly, the lungs function just fine. In cadaver labs, variations have been found everywhere. Right lungs with 2 lobes, some with 4, and even left lungs with 3. Human anatomy is far more variable than most people realize. Number 4. The stuck Achilles. Next is what we call the stuck Achilles. First, let's look at a normal Achilles tendon. This is the strongest tendon in the human body, connecting the calf muscle to the heel bone. Its collagen fibers are perfectly aligned, allowing powerful movement when you stand on your toes or walk. Now compare that to this Achilles, from the same body but the opposite leg. At first, it looks normal, but when rotated, the tissue becomes rough, frayed, and almost goopy. This is scar tissue from a partially ruptured Achilles. What's worse is the surrounding fascia, the connective tissue sleeve, has fused to the scar. Normally, muscles slide freely beneath the fascia, but here, everything is stuck together. Every time this person stood on their toes, the tendon couldn't glide properly. They likely experienced chronic tightness, pain, and limited movement without ever fully rupturing the tendon. Number 3. The mutant ovary. Number 3 might be one of the most dramatic differences we've ever seen. On one side of this body is a normal ovary, about the size of an almond. On the other, the ovary is 4 times larger. This extreme enlargement may be due to polycystic ovarian syndrome, or PCOS, a condition where cysts develop and cause the ovary to swell. This individual also died from breast cancer. Research on the connection between PCOS and breast cancer is mixed, but it's something worth considering. The size difference alone is shocking, and the pain this could have caused during life is hard to imagine. Women truly are incredible. Number 2. The confused heart. Why call it a confused heart? Because it forgot how to beat properly. This heart contains a pacemaker lead, a wire that runs directly into the right ventricle. The pacemaker sends electrical signals to control heart rhythm when the natural conduction system fails. The generator, which contains the battery, is placed closer to the skin. That way, if the battery ever needs replacement, the procedure is simpler than replacing the wire connected to the heart itself. It's a remarkable example of how modern medicine literally keeps the heart in rhythm. Number 1. Cancer and the wimpy greater omentum. Finally, number 1. Inside the abdominal cavity lies a large apron-like structure called the greater omentum. It normally drapes over the intestines, storing fat, supporting immunity, and even moving towards infections to contain them. But in this body, the omentum was thin, weak, and shifted to one side. This individual died from colorectal cancer that spread to the liver. Cancer, chemotherapy, and weight loss likely stripped the omentum of its fat reserves. There's even a theory that cancer cells may use the omentum as an energy source. What should have been a strong defensive structure had been completely worn down. Closing. The human body is endlessly complex and full of surprises. Thank you for joining us as we explored 5 shocking anatomical discoveries. If you've heard of any unusual findings in the human body, share them below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into anatomy, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.